Tubac is where art meets history. It's been consistently inhabited for hundreds, possibly thousands of years, starting with the indigenous populations. And then of course Spain came here, and then we were Mexico, and then eventually we become a territory of the US. And now we are just a place with lots of art galleries and shopping, great dining, golfing, hiking, and of course intense and fascinating history. Here at the park, the schoolhouse is a lot of people's favorites, but we also have an underground excavation of the original fort, built in 1752. It's where our second commander of the fort, Juan Bautista de Anza, where he lived. You can see when the archaeologists, they dug deeper and deeper, they've uncovered different artifacts, so those are all on display. And then of course our museum is fabulous. We have about 2,000 years of preserved history from this area. And one of my favorite artifacts is a lance that came from one of the soldiers' guns, and it says the Tubac Presidio on it. What's really unique about our Presidio is that from the time it was established, it was always a multiracial fort. About, I think, 43% were mixed native indigenous tribes. There was like 32% that were African. They were a mix from the beginning, and that's what I really do like about our fort. The village here is really, it's a hidden gem. People come from all over the world and they've never been to a place like this, not only because of the climate and the beauty, but just the way people interact with them. The shops, they're all privately owned. Most of them are locals. They're from Southern Arizona, and we work a lot with Mexico too. And I think that really makes us unique. We have great hiking and of course golfing and all of these things you can do outdoors, birding, and then there's the village with shopping. So there's something going on here. Probably at least every day, if not 2 or 3 things every day. And that's really incredible considering there's only 1,000 to 900 people that inhabit the village throughout the year. So it's pretty incredible.
So we're in Tubac, Arizona, south of Tucson, Arizona, and we are currently at our Tubac Festival of the Arts, which happens every February, the second week in February. And we are celebrating all of what Tubac is about, which is art and history. Initially, this event started very small. Tubac was primarily a village of artists who lived in the village, and they had their galleries out in front, and they started having a festival every February. And as every year went, it grew a little bit more and more, and the village grew a little bit bigger. And now, after 60+ years of festivals, it's one of the largest events in Southern Arizona. The Tubac Chamber of Commerce is who puts the event together every year. It takes a whole lot of organization to make that happen, and so it's not just the chamber. We rely on our public safety of our fire department, our sheriff, our county, and so many others, not to mention all of our cooperation with our local merchants, which this obviously disrupts a little bit through the event. So all I can say is if you're in Southern Arizona for any purpose whatsoever, you have to come down to Tubac itself, and definitely double check our website, because on there you'll find our special events that will be happening throughout the year. Our Tubac calendar as to what's going on in Tubac, because there's something always happening in Tubac.
All right, Vanessa, camping checklist trailer?
Got it.
Camping chairs?
Check.
All right, subscribing to Su Vida on YouTube?
Check. But we're heading to the great outdoors.
Exactly. Nothing to do.
How about exploring the wonderful outside world of nature?
Well, yeah, but what if it rains or snows or bears or zombies? I mean, I'd rather be prepared.
Zombies, no. Mosquitoes, maybe. But great entertainment, yes. So make sure you hit that subscribe button right there.
Right there on the dead mosquito.